Welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ.
And I'm Destiny.
Today we are going to do a love reading on the mighty Leo. This is a general reading. We're going to get to the bottom of, what's going on between you and your partner for the month of October 2022.
And because it is a general reading, it does not resonate with everyone. So it may not resonate with you. If you are cross-watching, keep that in mind. If you are not the Leo, then this is most likely not going to resonate with every single part or aspect of your relationship with your partner, with your Leo. So if you are interested in learning about your rising sign, please go watch the video for your sign. And now on with the entree.
On with the entree?
Yeah, entree.
The main course.
The main course of the meal.
So let's see what's going on with Leo for October of 2022. What kind of question you gotta ask?
I am going to do...
First off, what kind of spread are we gonna do?
So we're gonna do past, present, future. We're gonna do Leo on this side. We're gonna do Leo's interest on this side. And then we're gonna do the mutual between them. And we're gonna pull a card for each past, present, and future. It may not be just one card, it could be more than one.
If it is a message at all that we don't quite understand, if it's not thorough enough, we do have a second deck right here that we will use to clarify. That way we can get the most accurate meaning we can get.
And just to preface, I am a Leo, so this is probably going to resonate with me. It may not. So we'll see.
I'm hoping it doesn't.
I hope it doesn't either, but we'll see.
Unless it's good news.
Okay, so we're gonna do interest first. What is the past interest?
I'm nervous.
What is the energy of our interest? What is the energy of Leo's interest?
Two of Cups.
Okay. What is the present of Leo's interest? What is the energy for present Leo interest? What is Leo's partner's present energy? What is the future energy of Leo's partner? What is the present future energy for Leo's partner? Come on. What is the future energy for Leo's partner? Apparently 4 cards wanted to come out.
Quite a bit. Let's see. So that one was first. That one was second. That one was last.
Okay. Now we're gonna do Leo. What is Leo's past energy?
All of it, apparently.
No. Okay. Oh God. Okay. What is Leo's present energy? What is your present energy here? What is your... I just accidentally threw a bunch of cards.
Those ones in this one for sure.
Yeah.
They got a lot to say about you for October, Leo.
What is Leo's future? What is Leo's future? Okay. Okay.
Am I reading for you or am I reading for me? What do you
Hold on, I gotta do the mutual. What is the mutual past energy between Leo and their partner? Why? Quit throwing me so many cards. What is the mutual energy between Leo and their partner? Now that I said don't throw me so many cards, it's not going to throw me any.
Not gonna talk at all.
What is the present energy between you and your partner?
Some of them are.
Yeah. First.
There's another one.
I know. Second. Nope, that's present. There you go.
Is there another one?
I don't believe so. Okay. What is the future of Leo and your partner? What is the future? What is the future energy for your relationship? What is the future energy for your relationship? What is the future energy for your relationship?
Can you move?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We have a lot to talk about, Leo. The universe has a lot to say about you, and I have a feeling we are not going to have to really
I think it
clarify
clarified itself.
Yeah, I mean, just Leo in itself is 3, 6, 9, 12 cards.
But just in case, once again, if any of this stuff doesn't quite make sense, if we feel like we're hung up on something, we do have the second deck to give us a little more insight into what's going on. Do you want me to start with their interest, or do you want to go ahead and tell Leo? Okay. So your interest, past energy in this relationship, and this could be energy leading up to the relationship, but at the point of the relationship's inception, the Two of Cups, the solitary card, however, it is partnership and union. There's really no real need to clarify something this simple. They went into this with a pretty basic understanding. They went into it for union. They know what they want out of the relationship, at least at the most baseline level. You know what? I am going to ask a question.
Okay.
What was it that drew the partner to Leo? What is it that drew the partner to Leo? What was that partnership union between Leo? She shuffles a lot faster than I do. What is that partnership between Leo and their interest? Tell me a little more about that union at the beginning of it. What drew them? What was the lead up? So kind of what they were going in for this for, you got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is eagerness, enthusiastic. So they went into it with a lot of positive energy. A lot of times when you have somebody going into a partnership or a union with a lot of positive energy, they might have been the one doing the majority of the pursuing. Really making their moves to get into the relationship in the first place. Maybe they were the ones to ask. So they went into it with a lot of positive, energy. They also have the Emperor, and the Emperor is bold moves, very powerful in romance. So that's leading me more to believe this person, the interest really went headfirst into the relationship. They're probably the one to ask, do you even want to hang out or whatever. So we have a good start to the relationship for at least their energy into it. They went into it with some kind of passion. Their current feeling, their current energy in this relationship is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers represent opportunity for love, soulmate, value alignment. So where they're at in their mind right now, they feel that their energy is aligned with yours. It doesn't always mean that it is, but this is their energy toward the relationship and toward you, toward the Leo. If there is something wrong, if there's something right, they think that they know where they're at. And it looks like, so the future in their, excuse me, sorry about that. The future of their energy, the future part of the relationship, has the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is, the general meaning of it is, walking away, moving on. Now that doesn't always mean get up and leave the house, go on. This could mean that they're walking away from some kind of issue, moving on, and that really plays into the next one, which is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is expansion and growth. So the Lovers, it is a really good card, value alignment, but it could indicate some complacency. They're comfortable, they're laid back, they know where they're at. Maybe it's time to kind of burst forward a little bit, bring a little more oomph into the relationship. Move on and grow. The Knight of Swords is, she puts it best, it's one of the fastest moving cards. It's seeking truth, quick action. So they need to move fast. They're gonna start moving fast.
Move on to growth quickly.
And then they will reach judgment. They will bring their judgment. They will have their judgment. And the judgment is accepting failure. It's letting go of the past, forgiveness, reconciliation. So if there's an issue going on, it looks like the interest is going to be very well equipped to accept it and move on quickly. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm saying, I think the same thing. Like, you want to move on to growth quickly to find and let go of your past.
Yeah, if there's a problem,
let go of
they're
it.
gonna be able to move on from it pretty quick. So that's a good trait, being able to get over it.
And then with the Leo, like with you are, in your past, you felt like you were being left out. You were feeling like you were unstable. You were wanting a new beginning, a new beginning in material. And then you are going into the Knight of Pentacles, and that is like you want long-term abundance in your relationships. So your past is you're being left out in the cold because you want a new beginning and you want long-term abundance, and you don't know how to go about getting that. In your current situation, you are the world. You are a new phase in a relationship. You're celebrating your love. You're confident. You're learning a lesson. But
this Leo's the world to me.
You are also trying to transform your relationship. And it's an ending, but also a beginning. Maybe letting something go and then getting your fulfillment in your wealth. You want the happiness and wealth, and you want to get all of that. There is a lot of materialistic things going on with you because, again, you want wealth. You want to dominate the wealth by becoming the King of Pentacles.
And wealth doesn't always necessarily mean materialistic,
no,
as in money, but in this case,
it's most likely you're wanting to be smart and wealthy about situations. And then with your future, you have the Queen of Cups. You have like that moment of opening up and having your feminine energy out. You have the Hierophant. You have like being strong in your traditions, and you want to like be the teacher and be conformed to something because, again, the Star. You have that healing from your past, and you're letting yourself trust yourself, and your past is going to be behind you. Again, letting go of the past to get your happy ending, to get a new beginning. An Ace of Swords, you have new ideas, you are letting those out. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is manifesting your new ideas. Let those new ideas flourish.
So now we kind of know where you're at, Leo. Have a little bit of insight into what your partner, what your interest is, going on with their energy as well. So the beginning of the relationship, I'm kind of seeing a theme here. Now, the Five of Swords, part of the beginning energy of the relationship is arguments, is fighting, is
maybe even just being argumentative about every tiny little thing.
And you have the Eight of Swords, which, you know, is another very... Swords usually have a lot to do with truth, have a lot to do with motion, you know, activity. And the Eight of Swords is activity without restriction. Like, it's being trapped. You don't know what you are doing. So maybe... I'm thinking that maybe they moved a little too fast into this relationship. You may not have been ready. They may have been just a little too eager and assertive about it. The beginning of that relationship was tense. And it was tense. The Leo's initial relationship was tense, and there was a lot of short-sightedness in it. But that doesn't mean that that's the end of a relationship. It's just a rocky start.
But the next part makes me think that it is going to end the relationship, or it can be something that is going to be hard to swallow, because there's a lot of heartache. There's a lot of
Three of Swords.
Potential someone coming from the outside. You're like disappointed because you have the Five of Cups, disappointment and grief. There's a grief growing, there's a disappointment growing. But as a couple, you have the strength to come up with your creativity and inspiration, to then have the Wheel of Fortune and have that moment of completion of the cycle, and to have a new phase happen in your relationship. Again, you have the Ten of Wands, so there's a burden and overwhelmingness of something that is happening, but you have your fulfillment and happy ending because you are with the person that you are supposed to be with. You have soulmate energy.
Now, a lot of times the third person thing, it can signify cheating, but in all honesty, what I'm seeing here, I don't think it's so much, I don't think there's a cheating going on.
No,
it might be more so on their end. And by that I mean, maybe there's a new idea, some kind of third force going into their part of the relationship that is causing them heartache.
Yeah.
And it's coming from you. There's a change going on, and they're not ready for it.
And it could also be a change going on within your job, or because again, a third party there's something going on with a heartache and a third party. And I think that your job or career or something is bothering you,
some kind of
because
bill or something.
Because it is transforming your fulfillment in financial and wealth and material. So it is transforming that in your head.
So a new bill could bring anxiety. A new burden, maybe like a new car payment or something, can bring burden and affect somebody who's complacent.
But you have the strength as a couple to fix that issue, to have fulfillment. So I'm thinking that we just talk to our wizards and see what's going on.
See what we can do to get through October 2022. What can Leo do?
What can Leo and their partner do to get through this month? What is the advice? No, that wasn't part of it. It slid. I promise. Oh my god! Okay. These cards are kind of slippery. What is the advice for Leo to get through October of 2022? Just the top. The rest of it doesn't feel right. Actually, hold on.
If they fell out, they fell out.
I just have to say that this is probably my favorite one out of the entire deck because of how pretty it looks. Is there any more advice for Leo in
Yes.
the month of October?
Yes. And yes.
There's a lot of advice for us Leos.
But it is advice for both of you. So
yeah, it is for your entire relationship. So we have the Eight of Cups. So move on from and find declaration for you to end your cycle and start your new one, to then have the long-term abundance that you want, to get your fulfillment, to
which is going to require you looking at it from a different angle.
Yeah, which is requiring you to be the hanged man and look at it from a different perspective, to then be able to be impulsive enough to Five of Pentacles, to be a little unstable, to then get your justice and to be able to fix some of your issues and come to a resolution and become balanced and have a mutual understanding of being able to come to an agreement.
What I'm seeing with these four right here, this is one long bit of advice.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm seeing with these four is, if you can, as a couple, look at the situation from a different point of view, you can identify what these issues are. Your Page of Wands is impulsiveness. Maybe impulsive spending is leading into this issue or is the cause. The Five of Pentacles is instability. So recognizing that your instability could be from impulsive spending. I'm thinking this has more to do with money, more to do with financials, material, actual things.
With the Pentacles. Pentacles has a lot to do with earth and materialistic things.
If you can identify it, if you can take care of this,
you can come to the agreement
you
and
can get justice from it.
Have an understanding as a couple.
It's justice, it's resolution, it's balance. I tell you, something that eats up money real quick is microtransactions on freaking mobile games.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But I believe that you guys can end your cycle and get your fulfillment and be happy, as long as you don't get in your own way.
Don't get in your own way. Work together as a team, because it takes two people in a relationship to make it work.
Takes two to tango, baby.
And they're able to do it. They're not, I think that they're in love. They're not going anywhere. I just think that they don't realize they're making a mistake.
Yeah.
And it's causing whatever's happening here, whatever this change is bringing grief, is bringing heartache.
Disappointment.
I don't know if they even realize it's going on.
No, but again,
they have the ability to.
The Lovers is soulmate energy. Like, you have your soulmate in your realm. So, but again, I'm hoping that this advice helps and you can use it to better yourself and your relationship. And if it does help, please let us know down below. And make sure you hit that like button so that you are able to let us know for sure that this is something that is helping you.
Subscribe, and I know we mentioned it earlier with the cross watching. If there's a Gemini, if there's an Aries in your life that you're kind of interested in what could be going on with them, please check out some of our other videos for the other rising signs.